I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. It's gonna be a good one. Got brand new beard beads. These babies glow in the dark. They're kind of cool. It's gonna be a wicked day. I got a wicked challenge this afternoon that I'm doing. But this morning, I'm starting it off gently and easy. How often do you see this? Toast, it's a prop. I'm gonna eat something yummy from the Yummy Lotus. You betcha, the Yummy Lotus. This is their Blueberry Reaper Jam. Man, oh man, the Reaper Jam. Okay, so I'm a fan of spicy. I'm a fan of jams. This is gonna be such a good one. There was a few things I needed to say today. I'll get to them. So listen to the ingredients. First of all, the Yummy Lotus. Isn't that just the greatest name? Locally crafted vegan and gluten-free pepper jams. You know the joke, people. If you're brand new, you're like, what's he talking about? I've been using it. They throw the gluten in for nothing, people. When you get the jam from them, the gluten is free. You don't have to pay for that. It's a dad joke. It's a dad joke. But I've got to the point now where I don't even have to say it. I just say it's gluten-free, people. And everybody knows the joke. But if you're brand new, you're like, well, is he an idiot? What's wrong with the guy? He got hit in the head too many times, which probably is the truth. I was trying to figure out how many concussions I've had. It scared me. All right, the freshest ingredients. That's it. Our recipes are simple, so you know exactly what's going into your body. Our passion is you. Our passion is you. Gather around and enjoy some people that you love. Man, I love that. Man, I love that. So somebody said to me, great question. They said, man, when am I a chili head? What's a chili head? And I'm only, I don't know why it crossed my mind, but I'm going to tell you while I prepare this. This is Russian sourdough, by the way, the bread. I said, this is my theory on chili head, if you're a chili head, because people think there's too many channels and too many people that will say that if you aren't eating the hottest stuff in the world, then you're not a chili head. And I kind of came up with something yesterday that I'm going to stick with. I used to say, if you just really like green pepper, that's your pepper, but you really love it, you're a chili head. To me, it's about passion. It has nothing to do with your love. It's about passion. It's not how high or how hot you can take it. Here's the truth of it. And I was thinking about this last night. If you watch this channel and you don't like hot stuff, but you dig the passion in this and you're passionate about being a part of this, guess what? By proxy, I'm saying you're a chili head. So don't get stressed out about what am I a chili head? And the reason this is, it happened, I swear it happened when the Netflix thing happened. There was a whole crew of people say, I want to be a chili head. What's a chili head? And it's that, times 10 because of the Hulu show. So if you're watching, if you're like, you got bit by the bug and you want to be a chili head, if you got bit by the bug, you're a chili head. Just foster that, but you're a chili head. Anyway, here we go, you guys. So from the Yummy Lotus, I have some blueberry jam on my Russian rye. I'm Johnny Scoville. Boy, it's going to be a good day. This is Chase the Heat. I'm almost ready for some new ink. I'm just saying. So, when I was at the show at the Fiery Food Festival in Albuquerque, I met the Yummy Lotus people. They're great. They had such a wonderful selection. I was at an event. I couldn't take tons of stuff back, but I wanted to grab two. So I tried a bunch of theirs. I had already tried this. I tried their Blackberry Serrano last time. This is their Blueberry Reaper. The blueberry's beautiful. The Reaper is nice. Now, here's the cool thing about this. I guess it depends on how new a chili head you are. My mom would not appreciate this jam. jam, excuse me. She would not appreciate it. But if there are some newer chili heads that might be able to, or if you use this very sparingly, you'll get wonderful flavor. Now it has a kick, it has more of a kick to it than the blackberry Serrano, obviously, because Reaper's going to have a lot more kick than a Serrano. But what I want to let you know is that you know what I did? I forgot to read you the ingredients. So how did I do that? Bear with me, people. My phone's been acting weird. I think it's almost time for a new phone. All right, here we go. The ingredients are blueberry, Reaper pepper, lemon, apple cider vinegar, sugar, and pectin, and that is it. It's very simplistic. It's very, very, there's nothing, no junk in there. And the flavor is really, really nice. Now, I'm a different creature than most, so my tolerance is different than most people. If you're not a chili head, this would be kind of warm. If you're a chili head, this is 3 or 4. I could drink that jar of jam. Spoon it. Now, so you understand, they say this is their hottest. It's 5 out of 5 peppers. It would be very hot if you're a non-chili head. If you are a chili head, dive in. You'll have a ball. The Yummy Lotus Blueberry Reaper Jam. All right. So, definitely don't miss the challenge today. I got a challenge from, I'm going to attempt. You know why this is a good one? It's beginning of the season. It's 17 Super Hots, and I don't know if I can eat 17 Super Hots at the beginning of the season. Well, that. Just being honest with you. True story. All right, got some really cool facts I was reading to you yesterday. There were some really, really interesting ones. We're going to jump back into it. Do I want to do that one, or do I want to do the... Oh, yeah, these. You ready? These are crazy stats. I started the other day. They're just really fascinating. All right. The revolving door. We've all been through one. The revolving door. The revolving door was invented because the inventor disliked the social convention of men holding the doors open for women. What a tool, huh? If you believe it. If you believe it. You know what's funny? If that's true, can't you just derive so much information about that dude just like that? If that's the truth. If that's really why he invented that. All right, moving on. A chimpanzee. This is so fantastic. Gosh, I love this one. I love this. Listen to this one. A chimpanzee was observed wearing a piece of grass in her ear with no apparent function. After the other members of her group started imitating her, researchers realized that it was this to be the first fashion statement observed in animals, other animals. How beautiful. Huh. I just think that's beautiful. You know, I'm a lover of women. I think I love human beings, but women are just amazing. They really are. And don't you just love a female ape trying to make herself look pretty? To me, that's so beautiful. Something's wrong with me. I took too many bumps to the head. Listen to this. The Austrian wine market collapsed in 1985. You want to know why? I'm going to tell you. It collapsed when it's discovered winemakers were adding antifreeze to artificially sweeten the wine. Spooky, isn't it? This is one of the creepiest things I've ever heard about an animal. I've heard about animals that will like certain insects that will sting an insect and then take it to its lair and use it for food for its offspring, and then like hatch, the babies hatch, and that's their first meal. We've all heard of that, but listen to this one. Falcons on the Moroccan island of Mogador. Mogador just sounds like a spooky island. Anyway, on the Moroccan island of Mogador, falcons catch small birds, then they remove their flight and their tail feathers, and they imprison them in crevices in the rocks to eat at a later date. Tell me that's not a spooky animal, though, right? I mean, really, if you see one coming, it's like, what do you do? It's terrible. Portobello, cremini, and button, those are shrooms, are all different stages of maturity for the exact same mushroom. Did you guys know that? I didn't. Floored me. Portobello, cremini, and button, white button shrooms are all the exact same shroom, just at different levels of maturity. And I think, is this the last one I'm going to do? Hang on a minute. Now I'll read them all. There's only like 4 more. This one is shocking. In just 36 years, the average price for a gigabyte of hard drive storage has fallen. Right now, today, a gigabyte, a whole gigabyte of storage on a hard drive is about 0.019 cents. So less than a penny. 36 years ago, 1 gigabyte of hard drive storage was $400,000. Wrap your dome piece around that. In the year 2015, nobody climbed Mount Everest. Nobody. The whole year, nobody did it. I don't know why that was interesting to me, but it was. I think this is the last one, people. Is it? No, we have 2 more. You ready? In 2011, this is bizarre. In 2011, a 55-year-old dude, just a few years younger than me, died after drinking $54,000 worth of methamphetamine after mistaking it for fruit juice. And this is the last one of the day. Then we're going to take a break for a while. The next time you see me, oh, it's going to be challenge time. Already nervous. Mean World Syndrome. You ever hear that? Mean World Syndrome? It's a phenomenon whereby violence-related content of mass media makes the viewers of that content believe that the world is far more dangerous than it actually is. When they put TVs in homes of people, they immediately began telling us what we should think and how we should feel, who we should vote for. You see, the operating system of the brain is the frequency you hear, whatever you hear and the frequency you hear it is going to determine your marching orders. Bad info in, garbage in, garbage out. What are you taking in? What kind of content are you consuming? Because we're content consumers. Right out, you're consuming this content. But good stuff in, good stuff out. Garbage in, garbage out. Be careful with what you watch. You know what I mean? There's the quail. Hi, quail. It is a quail, by the way. It's a California quail. Man, there it is, just sitting there. Hey, you gonna say something? I should let squirrel out. That's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna wrap this thing up. In the description box, Yummy Lotus. Really good jams. Please check them out. Simplistic, good people, good mission. Right there, that's my son, Johnny Scoville Jr. Please check him out. He's a good kid, makes great content. He's going to be fun to watch. As he keeps at this, 10 years from now, forget about it. Everybody will forget about Johnny Scoville, me. There's the quail. Right there is Tommy Scoville. That's my brother. Please check out the lifeboat. We are all in the same boat. Right there, all the challenges I've ever done. Going to add to it this afternoon. Right there, pepperology for all the new people. It's got 2 thumbs and love you guys big time. This guy does. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this was Chase the Heat.